Hey y'all, I'm out here walking, enjoying this beautiful day. Just wanted to come before you really quickly and share an encouraging message. If this is your first time tuning in, I want to say welcome to the channel. I'm Latasha Pinckney, and I share faith-based messages of inspiration and encouragement. So with that being said, if you aren't a subscriber to the channel, I want to encourage you to subscribe. excuse me, make sure you turn on the notification bell. I will say that, and I've said this before in previous videos, that I mainly share on my Facebook platform written messages of encouragement. And as it relates to this platform, I will really only share when I feel divinely inspired to do so. I'll be sure to drop my Facebook page in the description so that you can follow me there as well. But anyway, the message that I wanted to share with you today, a few months ago, I took an ancestry DNA test. And what's interesting about these tests is that it'll show you genetic traits or characteristics that you've inherited from your parents. And I inherited the ability to run, specifically as a sprinter. But what I lack is endurance. And listen, I took up running I ran track in high school, but not seriously, but I did do that. But I took up running seriously, like distance, probably about 4 years ago. It was during the pandemic. And I did notice, when I would get to a certain point in the run, how difficult sometimes it would be for me to continue. And so when I received those traits, I said, aha, that makes sense. But I want to tell you something. This is the message of encouragement, right? Although we may be born with certain predispositions or characteristics or traits, that doesn't mean that we need to limit or relegate ourselves to those traits. Because what I discovered when I initially picked up running for distance is that, yes, it would get hard to push through. But in my mind, I willed myself to say, I can do this. And because I willed myself, I set my intention and my determination to endure, to push through. I was able to run for longer distances that, according to my genetics, I shouldn't be able to. But here's the thing, the Bible tells us that we have need of endurance. Why is this? Because life is a marathon, right? You don't finish life until it's over. Now, with that being said, even in a marathon, you'll have moments where you may start, stop, restart, but the goal is to keep running no matter how long it takes you to finish. That's the endurance, right? That's the preservation, or not preservation, perseverance. That's what endurance is. It is no matter if you have to slow it down, alter your pace, stop and catch your breath, walk a little bit, then start back running. The goal is to continue through. So we're going to do what Hebrews 10:36 says, right? And that is, we have need of endurance so that after we have fulfilled the will of God, we may receive the prize. So I just want to encourage you. I'm using this example as it relates to endurance. But in a number of ways, it doesn't really matter what the inborn trait or characteristic is, right? You could be born with a predisposition to anger and outbursts. But through practice, through learning and unlearning, through the right environments, because nature and nurture are very important. They both work hand in hand. So your nature may be inclined to one thing, but your environment, the way in which you're nurtured, can totally, I don't want to use the word contradict, but can totally disrupt what that nature is. So be encouraged if there's some ways that you find hard for you to move forward. Ask God to give you the wisdom, the guidance, the knowledge, the know-how, the support, the environments to nurture what it is that you want, so that you don't find yourself imprisoned to the things that might be challenging or hard for you. But anyway, have a great day. Be blessed, y'all. Until next time, take care.